Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do some drywall repairs. We need to show you what we're doing. We've got a big hole in the drywall, absolutely nothing behind it. You can't put filler in it. So we're going to show you step by step the best way to repair it. Okay, so step one, we've cut a piece of plasterboard bigger than the hole. So all we're going to do, offer it up to the board. We're going to mark it. There we go. So when we cut that out, that obviously fits in there. It doesn't matter whether you give it round, doesn't matter if you give it star shaped, square, oval, give a love art if you want, but it works. Okay, so now we know this is going to fit back in there. So now what we need to do, we need to put some timbers in there, so we've got something to fasten to keep it all tight. Okay, so we've cut our timbers. Now what we need to do is screw them inside to the plasterboard. Okay, now when we open the board in, make sure there's no bits behind it. You want it sitting flush with the timber. Make sure there's no bits behind your board when you cut it. When you screw it in, you want your screws to dint the paper. You don't want it to tear right the way through and go into the plasterboard. You want it so it's just below flush. There we go. Put some filler on that and we'll be absolutely perfect. Okay, so we've mixed some filler up. Now what we need to do is give it a light covering. Notice, when I put it on, the trowel's fairly flat to the wall. That covers it. What you don't want to do is leave it like that. You want your trowel more of an edge. You're trying to take off everything around it and leaving what's inside it. If you've not got a trowel, the same principle applies with a filling knife. So you put it in, make sure it's in. And when you rule it off, just make sure you go in across it and take away any excess. Firstly, I use a trowel just because it's easier. Now what we need to do, leave that one to dry, and then we give it a second coat. What you'll find is your edges there and your little screw holes will suck in a little bit, so it will need a second coat. Okay, so we've let our first coat dry, but it's slightly sucked in. You won't be able to see it on the camera, but there'll be a slight gap now, just to behind there. That's what I said about when it dries, it will suck in, so we'll shrink back just slightly. Now we get some more gear. This is our second coat, so trowel fairly flat to the wall to get it on. And then you're going to bring the trowel out a bit more to rule it off. There we go, we'll let that dry. Once that's dry, sometimes we get a third coat with a really fine filler, and then it's either a light sanding, or I will show you in this video how to bring in the edges without sanding. Okay, so we'll come back to it now. We now know it's flat. It's not sucked in. You could get away with letting that completely dry and giving it a light sanding and then painting it. It'd be absolutely fine. But because we do site work and we haven't got time to wait for everything to dry, another way of finishing it is with a fine filler. Well, this is Ames. What we're going to do is we're not going to put this one on as flat. We're going to keep the trowel at a steep angle. As you can see, we're just greasing over the actual patch. Now to finish it without sanding, we're going to take a cloth, which is slightly damp, and just give it a light rub. Just to bring the edges in. You don't want to go over the work you've done. You're literally just bringing in them edges. What you might find sometimes is your filler will leave slight little lines like that, but don't panic. As it starts to dry, it'll dry very fast. Give it a light rub till we get rid of any lines. There we go. Beautiful. That's how to do repair. Okay, thank you for watching today's video. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Hope you've learned something. Give us a like. If you want to, subscribe. There'll be plenty more content coming on the channel. Thanks again for watching.